Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, bill request 15-0802, which is now bill number 0383, came out of several hearings and testimony by the police department. And it addresses what they recognize as a problem for enforcement of firearms coming into the territory. The statute, as it is presently written, requires a person who brings a firearm into the territory at a port of entry to register that firearm with the police department. The situation that exists now is that that person then leaves the port to go to find the police department to so register the weapon, and very often what happens is the registration doesn't take place, and that firearm may end up into the illegal stream. And so what the bill requires in response to that identified need is that the registration is required and mandatory at the port of entry, at the time of entry, and it requires law enforcement officials who are present there through 3 government agencies, the Port Authority, the Department of Planning and Natural Resources, and the police department collaborate to ensure that this registration takes place. It also requires that the Port Authority designate a location at the port where this is made possible, and that the appropriate signage stating the requirements of the law be posted as well. The penalty for failing to register, which applied in the previous instance, will apply here as well, but it will apply to the person who leaves the port of entry without the registration. So from the time you leave the port without satisfying the requirements of the statute, you will have committed a felony. Thank you for the opportunity to explain, Mr. Chair.
Definitely.
Mr. President.
Definitely, Senator Roach. That's the 3rd time you've